short week like in terms of prep for you? Did it change much? Do you kind of have to readjust a little bit?
No. Get prepared the same way. Obviously, I think for the coaches, it definitely gets jammed a little bit. Kind of got to make 1 day into 2 days. But other than that, same for the preparation.
How does it affect your recovery? How does your process change at all?
I think I do a pretty good job of trying to take care of my body. I think it doesn't really change for me. Obviously, I think the natural soreness from the game, you can try to limit that, but I think that's what you deal with as a player. But the process of, massage, whatever you got outside of the facility, that doesn't change.
Now we're being eliminated from the playoffs. Does that change the motivation side of things, the emotion of the game?
No. I love this game. I take pride in every snap I play, so there won't be any, foot off the gas or going out here just playing for no reason. I personally have a reason to play, and I know the guys will feel the same way.
What do you feel like that reason to play is these final 2 weeks? What are you trying to show in these games?
Trying to win the game.
How does not having Paris? Jonathan Gannon came in and said that you wouldn't have Paris or Jonah this week. Does that influence you at all? Does that impact you at all, you think?
I mean, it's obvious. It's unfortunate, have your 2 starting tackles out. But I got confidence in Beach and Jackson. Whoever's in there, they've had plenty of reps, veteran guys. I got confidence in them.
Kind of, you said a number of times over the years that your goal is to win a Super Bowl and be there. Is it tough now when you're out of the playoffs and you don't have that opportunity this season?
It's definitely tough. Every season you go into, with that on your mind, to be eliminated, obviously it's not where we wanted to be. I don't think I envisioned that. But that's what we're dealt with right now. So we got to go out there and finish the season off the right way.
The focus being on winning games. What else would be some goals, especially offensively, to finish the season?
I think go out there and play good football. I think try to get these guys going. Especially I think in the past game, and just for me personally, that's what I would want to do.
With the possibility that James or Trey might not be out there, how does that kind of impact what you do with your feet on Saturday night?
I think as far as play calling or just
making decisions like
I think when you get the opportunity, you got to do it. I had more opportunities this past game, to use my feet. Definitely would love to do that more, but I don't make the opportunities. You know what I mean? So if the opportunity presents itself, for sure.
When you guys lose a game, how much of that do you put on yourself?
A lot. Yeah.
How come?
Just because, I feel like, we had an opportunity to win the game. I mean, there's multiple opportunities this year where we did go down and score, a couple where we didn't go down and score, So it's when you have the opportunity as a quarterback or just, a guy that plays with, a lot of pride and feels like, anytime we have the ball, we're going to go score, and you don't do it, to win the game, it's tough.
Part of that also the role of the quarterback and the responsibility of that position to take on that?
Yeah, I mean, I think you have the confidence that, I can't speak for anybody else, but I can speak for myself and thinking that, when they pointed the ball, we were going to go score,
With as long ago as you guys played the Rams, when you're watching the tape, does it feel like you're looking at a different team compared to week 2?
I think going into week 2, it wasn't, we weren't, we didn't think that they were a bad team or anything like that. I don't think the mindset changes. Obviously, I think they're playing better football, but I wouldn't say that, our mindset looking at them week 2 versus now is any different. I mean, we still respect them. Still got good players over there. We got to go out there and execute if we want to win the game.
When somebody brings up the possibility of you guys being a spoiler for what the Rams are trying to do, does that mean anything to you?
Nah.
And this team went on the road last year and won at Pittsburgh and won at Philly. What went into that? And is it a similar mentality right now? You're trying to channel a little bit of that?
No, last year's last year. We got to have a good week of practice. We got to go out here and execute. That's what it comes down to. Obviously, like I said, being eliminated is unfortunate, but that doesn't change my mindset as far as this game goes. We're trying to go win a game.
Overall, how do you kind of assess how the offense has performed through 15 weeks?
I need more from you, bro. 15 weeks, with the whole.
Like, so far this season, like, how do you feel like the offense has performed?
We've been up and down, up and down. I think that's football. I don't think you look around the league. I mean, there's a couple of teams that have been explosive all year and had really good, good offensive seasons. But, I think, like I said, we've been inconsistent. You know what I'm saying? We've been hit here, haven't hit here. The run game's been clicking, the pass game hasn't, vice versa. Yeah.
How long does it take you to flush a game like Sundays in Carolina?
So it's already flushed. I mean, it's tough one for sure, but can't dwell on it.
After the season, do you ever go back and revisit the games that you lost to kind of see what happened, or is it once they're flushed, they're kind of like totally pushed out?
I mean, I do it throughout the season. Yeah, and we'll probably do it in the off season as well.
The offense scored 30 points, obviously, but how much do you feel like you left out there, and if so, where?
Yeah, I mean, turned the ball over twice, kicked 2 field goals in the red zone, so it's 4 possessions right there.
How have you seen your connection with Marvin kind of progress, or the chemistry progress there? And is it as simple as just getting more time on task to grow that moving forward?
Yeah, we got to get better. We got to get better. It's not where he wants it to be. It's not where I want it to be. It's not where this team needs it to be. But again, I'm still I haven't lost any confidence. Excited for these next 2 weeks.
When you feel like that with Marvin, you guys don't feel like it's where it should be. Is there a tendency to press a little bit and try and make it that way, or you just let it go?
No, we got it. We got no choice. We got to get it to where we need it to be. He is who he is. But we got to get it going. You know what I'm saying? So, in order for our offense to be what we want it to be.
Is that a focus in these final 2 games, getting that connection right?
Our focus is winning the game. So, however that.
When it hasn't been clicking, like the Rams week 2, for example, in Miami, versus when it has been, what has been the difference?
I wish I could answer that for you. Yeah.
When it comes to prep for a divisional opponent, how much do you go back on the first game you played versus recent film?
Probably recent. Yeah.
Thanks, guys.
Appreciate it. You too. Merry Christmas.